Look at that! Bro! Yes! Yo, everybody, Viewer here. Welcome to the channel. Glad to have you here. If you like ripping packs, if you like listening to AI advice, well, welcome home. We have an awesome episode here for you today. What are we gonna do? Well, we're gonna go ahead and go through our PSA graded cards. That we finally received back from GameStop. We want to see what we got, right? I'm hoping there's some bangers in there because, I submitted some old cards that maybe I neglected when I was younger. We'll see what we got. And in between our review of the PSA cards, we're going to open some packs. Who likes to rip, right? So what are we ripping for today? We're ripping some packs? Let's go! Well, we have this nice 3-pack blister of Paldea Evolved. I love the cards in Paldea Evolved. The illustration artwork on a lot of them is just fantastic. Looking at cards like the Tyranitar, the Tinkaton. Oh man, the Tinkaton looks great. Of course, the Magikarp. I wouldn't expect we'll get the Magikarp. We're not the type of people to open up chase cards that large on this channel. Hey, maybe one day. You never know. We did get this nice fancy Mew card here not that long ago in our last video. Check it out. We also have this Paradox Rift booster bundle. Now, I rarely haven't opened any of Paradox Rift. I'm newer, so I've been opening up some of the newer sets most of the time. 151 was the first set that I really started opening, getting back into Pokemon cards back around the November timeframe of 2024. We want to check out all the sets that are available, so why not open some Paradox Rift? The Groudon card looks amazing. I love that. It's only an illustration rare. It's not even a special illustration rare yet. It has a huge price tag on it. I think that's a little interesting, but I really just want it for the artwork. The Goldango as well. Ooh, that card looks dope. So let's go ahead. Let's look at our graded cards. Let's rip open these packs. Let's go. Now, just to show everyone really quickly, I only submitted 10 cards. It came in this nice little box, right? PSA grading. PSA on the inside. You can see it like this. PSA on the inside. Nice little box there. It's got all the nice little packing foam and everything like that. Let's see what we got. Now, I'm a little nervous. I haven't really taken care of these cards. I didn't have them in any penny sleeves or anything like that. They were in a binder for about 15 years or so for most of them. Some maybe a little bit longer. I did look at them over a little bit when we were going through, checking things out. Whatever rating we get, this is our first graded card, so let's check it out. Now I'm going to cover the rating, as tends to be. Look at that. Nice shining Kabutops. So there were some blemishes on this card. There's a little bit of whiting here on the top. Just some edging that's a little off. Edging down here is a little off. But overall, this is a pretty pristine card from what I've seen. And in this one, we got a 7. 7's not bad, right? I honestly don't know how they even grade these things. I didn't look into it that closely. I just want some graded cards. We got a 7, though. This is a very old card. This is from what? Neo Destiny. I love these cards. Shining Celebi was my favorite. We do have a Shining Celebi in here, so we're going to check that out in a little bit. Pretty dope. Let's go ahead and rip a pack. We're going to rip a pack in between every graded card. These boxes are so hard to open, boy. Oh, sweet Lord, baby Jesus. I don't honestly think I've ever opened up one of these booster bundles. It's pretty cool. Got a nice little flapping things. Get all these packs out of here. So, we have our first pack. Now, since we have 6 Paradox Rift and 3 Paldea Evolved, we're going to start with the Paradox Rift. See what we get. I have heard mixed reviews on Paradox Rift as I've looked through, online forums and subreddits and such. But I have a feeling that Paradox Rift is one of those hidden gem sets. There's a lot of illustration rares directly in this set that I don't think get a lot of love. So I'm hoping that it'll show us some love today. Let's see how that first pack luck looks like. Psychic Energy. We got our Wimpod, our Miltank, Plusle, Tandemaus, Garbodor. Look at him, little trash man. Future Booster Energy Capsule. They put a lot more words in these sets compared to the previous ones. Screamtail, Techno Radar Reverse Holographic, Zubat reverse holographic, and an Iron Moth future version of the card. That's nice. Now, the great thing for me, of course, is these are all new to me. I really have not opened this set, so we're adding to our collection. Let's go to our next PSA card. What do we got? Let's see. Ooh, baby. Look at that bad boy. Dude, Skarmory. I remember playing, Silver was my first game. I remember going down that long path. I can't remember what exactly it was called, which route it was. It was the point in the game that I really wanted to get to when I was a kid. Because back when I was younger, Skarmory just looked so cool. So we have a first edition 2000 Neo Genesis Skarmory Holo. And we got a 7, another 7. I thought this would get at least an 8, but that is what we got. Alright, let's go ahead and go into our next pack. Let's open up another Paradox Rift. So as I am newer to the Pokemon TCG community, I never expected for there to be so much drama. You know, it's actually sort of fun watching all the drama unfold. And honestly, I think a lot of that drama derives from the value now that comes from Pokemon cards. Everything seems to be so expensive, and a lot of people are doing a lot of silly things in order to either gain Pokemon cards or scam people for cards. I know we talk about these rip and shippers, right? Some of the rip and shippers I've seen, pretty cool people, from what I can tell, pretty honest people. That's what you need in any community, is honest people and fair people. But there are some, as we all know, that are resealing packs and ripping them and ripping people off.
Why? 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 Why?
Right? Panseer, Countercatcher, and a Wo-Chien. Right? Normal holographic? All good. But I do think that ripping and shipping is a pretty cool concept, right? If you can't afford cards, well, it's just another way for those that have gained cards to be able to, you know, get them to you in a different form. Maybe a little bit more expensive, but, you know, still an option, right? As long as the person is honest, so be very careful. Don't get scammed. So what do we got here? Yes. This brings back a great memory. I was in college, and this is when we really got again into ripping Pokemon cards. So that was all the way back in 2010. So let's see what we got on this one. Hoping for like an 8 or 9 or 10. Let's see. A 5. A 5? I'm really curious why we got a 5 on this. Doesn't sound quite right. Like, the card looks really good. Well, if you can spot anything, let me know. There's a little whiting down there, but a 5. I don't know about that. Well, it's still a cool card, right? And we're never going to sell it. We're going to keep it. We'll keep all of these. I do think it would be cool one day, you know, as we grow our community and as we look towards the future. I just love ripping packs, right? So the whole ripping and shipping concept, I think, is pretty awesome. But we don't have enough product to ever do something like that. Maybe one day, if we're able to, you know, really grow, we could have enough product. But for now, we're just here to open up cards, relax, and have some fun. And hopefully gain some new stuff. All right. Let's call it out this time. I want to see if we get something good. We have our Electric Energy, Tandemaus, Citadel, Knackley, Fuecoco, Best Starter, Honchkrow. Well, stay down there. Calamitous Wasteland, so menacing. Primeape, Krogunk, Garganacl, and a Palmot holographic. Let's move on to our next graded card. Oh boy! Now this one I don't really expect much from, to be honest with you. This one was not very well taken care of. The top here, you can tell, pretty bad, right? The back as well. Got some whiting here, little dots and things like that. So this I would assume would probably be, you know, lower than a 5. At least in comparison to that previous card that we pulled. Let's go ahead and see what we got. So first edition Shining Celebi. It's a little scratched up too on the foil, but we got a 6. Dude, how does this get better than the other one? I don't understand that. Wow, okay. Well, Shining Celebi, Grade 6. Not bad. Let's go back to our Paradox Rift. Boy, oh boy, what I would give for... Let's see, what we want to call out. We want to call out... Let's go for the Tinkaton. I want that Tinkaton. Give me that Tinkaton. Special illustration rare, baby. Let's go. Alright. Energy card. Seadra. Magby. Vanillite. Oricorio. Snorlax doll. Oh. Okay, so we got to call something else. The Tinkaton is in a regular card. What else could we call out here? Let's go with the Fuecoco. What the Fuecoco illustration rare? We love Fuecoco here on this channel. So let's see. Tatsugiri. Vanillite. Again in a reverse holographic. Oh, baby! Look at that! Bro! Yes! What do we got in a Thievel? Look at that Iron Valiant EX. That's a special illustration rare, right? Yeah, baby! Let's go! Also, again, I love Tyranitar, so I'm so happy they added a future version. Look at that future version Tyranitar. And I actually never even noticed the future version of the Delibird down here, too. Delibird is the GOAT. By the way, look at that card. Oh my god. Oh, that's so nice. Pristine. Look at that bad boy. Woo. That's exactly what we're looking for. Nice. You know, we had that bad juju. Shrouded Fable juju'd us. We're not taking that bad juju no more, right? Getting those special illustration rares, regular illustration rares. I'd be fine with the trainer at this point. But man, let's go. All right, let's check out our next card. What do we got here? Oh, baby, look at that boy. We got a lot from Neo Destiny. Again, I love the Johto Pokemon. So we have a Shining Steelix. Not first edition or anything. The centering looked pretty good. Not bad on the back. No blemishes or anything that I could really tell on it. So, let's see what we got for Shining Steelix. We got an 8. I'll take an 8. Take an 8 on that bad boy. All right, that's not bad at all. Look at that. Okay. All right, we just pulled from Paradox Rift, a fantastic card. I think that means we have to go back to Paldea Evolved. I swear, if we pull that Magikarp. Oh.
So good.
It'll be the end of me. It'll be the end of me. All right, we got a code card. And honestly, I have really been loving being, again, a part of the Pokemon TCG community. There's a lot of really great people that I've watched for years. Leonhardt, dude, what a man. What an inspirational person with what he does for his community. Just the love he shows all the people around him. And honestly, I get it. I understand, right? Kids love Pokemon. Adults love Pokemon. He's been a great advocate for the entire community overall. Glamora holographic. Okay, all right. Settle down a little bit. I get it. Let's go to our next card here. Oh, knocked the Nidoking there. All right, now we have a first edition Neo Genesis Steelix. Now, this one I don't expect much from. Reason why, the back doesn't look bad, right? The back doesn't look bad. However, there is a little bit of a crease. It's hard to tell. You see it right there. You see that crease going up and down, right? I only wanted to grade this because it's a first edition card. For the first edition Neo Genesis Steelix, we got a 3. It's expected. It's expected. It's okay. Right? I did notice this after I submitted these to GameStop. I don't know if this actually happened when I had the card or when I had to re-sleeve the cards in the store. Be very careful with what sleeves you specifically store your cards in. They will not take these. GameStop will not take these. PSA does not take these. You have to use top loaders. So we have bought a few top loaders, so that way the next time we submit any cards, such as this beautiful Mew right here that we pulled in our Blooming Waters video, we're going to go ahead and get that graded, and a few others as well. But we'll keep it going, right? Just be careful, right? Don't be re-sleeving cards inside a GameStop. All right, let's go ahead and go into our next pack of Paradox Rift. So I know a lot of you as well are probably looking for Prismatic Evolutions. I will be honest, I initially wasn't, but after we opened a few packs of Prismatic Evolutions, I've been looking for those cards everywhere. We have had no luck besides our initial first time finding them. Thank my mom. She's great. She found all of them. We've been looking ever since because that set is awesome. But man, it's so hard to find cards these days. So we'll keep looking as we go. But I know the Super Premium Collection is coming out here in September. I've seen some updates. Someone posted a warehouse picture directly in the Pokemon TCG subreddit, I believe. So hopefully they are printing the heck out of that set, and we're going to get a lot of cards. Chi-Yu, Minoon, and a Chi-Yu again. I've actually never really seen this Pokemon. I need to replay the games again. I need to try to collect some of those. All right, let's go to our next card. What do we got? Woohoo! There we go. From Pokemon Platinum Arceus, we have our Charizard holographic. Now, I was on the fence about submitting this one. I looked up the values, I'll be honest. I was like, if I get a good grade on that card, it's pretty valuable, right? So we decided, and it's Charizard. We threw it in just to test and see. Right? Nothing really too crazy going on with this card. You can see a little blemishing and such as well. Right? Let's see what we got. A 6. A 6. All good. Man, I really hope we can get a 9 or a 10. I don't know if we're going to, but we got a 6. That's okay. Let's see here. Let's go back to another pack of Paradox Rift. It's already treated us well so far. Let's hope it continues. Now, because I do have a firm belief, my investing side coming out, I think that Paradox Rift is such an underrated set. You don't really hear much of anything. It has some great illustrations. So I put my money where my mouth is. I bought a whole booster box case. So we're going to see how that goes as we continue forward. All right, we got our Grass Energy, Panseer, Swablu, Nickit, Gligar, Earthen Vessel, Medical Energy. It's like it's underwater. That's pretty cool. Never seen that before. Iron Bundle, a Flittle reverse holographic, a Tinkatink reverse holographic, and a Chien Pao holographic. Man, the normal holos really getting us today. Let's go to our next PSA graded card. What do we got? Now again, we have our 2010 Heart Gold Soul Silver Unleashed. This one is the Suicune and the Raikou card. Second half. I took really good care of these cards. I cannot believe the other one got a 5. Let's take a look at the back. Little edging, right? Nothing crazy with these cards. So I'm surprised some of them are getting lower ratings than I expected. The centering isn't bad. So let's see what we get. A 7, okay. All right, well, that's better than a 5. There might be some scratches there if I can tell. I can't tell if that's on the plastic. So, okay, that makes more sense. I didn't see anything like that on the other one, though. All right, Paldea Evolved. Be kind to me. Give me the Skeledirge or the Fuecoco. Some type of Pokemon illustration. Rare, please. Please. Alright. Let's go. So if you're interested in some upcoming videos that we're working on, I do work with AI, artificial intelligence, as mentioned in previous videos. I will be showing how I come up with various concepts on the videos that I make, talk tracks, come up with the ideas of what I want to do. We'll change things as we go. We're going to try to be as creative as possible. But there should be some wins in there for anybody that is making videos or just in general wants to learn about Pokemon overall. A Glimmet, Bramblin, Shinx, Nimble, Honchkrow, Sudowoodo, Grusha, a Knackley, oh man, a Quaxley, and a Hirayama. Okay. So I will say the one good thing is I don't believe we have any of the specific holographics that we pulled today. We might have one or two. Let's check out the next card, which is the other half of the Suicune and Entei Unleashed. Our Gold, Soul, Silver Unleashed cards. So, hopefully, again, this was stored in the exact same way as the 5 that we got. Check out the back. Not bad. Centering is a little top-heavy. I can see that on this one. But not bad at all. What do we get? A 7 on this one as well. Okay. That's even with the other. I don't know why the one got a 5. All right, everybody, on to our final pack and our final graded card here. Paradox Rift Praise B. Oh, here. Give it a little Mew power. Gold Mew. Invoke your power. Use your magic. Please. Show us the luck. Just one more.
Please, sir. I want some more.
I'll take an EX as the bare minimum. Blooming Waters for everyone. Should be out by the time this video gets posted. Hopefully you were all able to get some Blooming Waters collection. It has treated us very well. And I hope it treats all of you very well as well. Alright, let's call it out. We got our Metal Energy, Toadschool, Toxel, Spinda, Nimble, Iron Bundle, Ferrothorn, Cursed Duster, Gorgeist, Whismur, and a Mousehole at EX. Okay, I called the EX. There we go. Well, we ended up on something decent, right? I consider these like normal holographics from back in the day, but a Mousehole EX. I love it. Let's put that there. On to our final card. And I know what this card is now because it's my daughter's. We have a Stellar Crown Illustration Rare Gulpin. The first packs that we started off ripping were Stellar Crown. When we started off in November again. This was the very first card that my daughter was able to pull. She loves it. She really wanted to get it graded. Let's see what this one gets. Now, being a newer set, I do expect this to be a decent card. It does look a little bit top heavy, a little bit left heavy. So I would say like an 8 or a 9, right? An 8 or a 9 would make sense on this one. The centering on the front actually looks really good though. Here's the front. Let's see what we got. Hey, what? No shot. We got a 10. How did this get a 10? The other one's got a lot lower than I expected, but wow. Dude, she's gonna be happy. Wow. Okay. Well, hey, we got to end it off on a good note. Gem Mint 10 Illustration Rare Gulpin. That's all for me, everybody. I really do appreciate it. We got some awesome cards today. We got our Iron Valiant EX. We got our Mousehole EX. A bunch of holographics. We got to finally look at our graded cards. But that's it from me. I appreciate the likes, the comments, the support. And again, I want to keep growing this community. So the love and the support that you provide is always truly appreciated. Thank you all so much. We'll see you on the next one, and let's keep ripping those packs, everybody. Have a good one.